Hello guys, today I wanted to let you know how to install the simplest agent with AI for your customer support chatbot. It could be customer support, could be receptionist, could be internal chat. So this is the simplest one. Why is that important? Because if you're an employee, for instance, you can automate your own job. You can just set up this agent, raise your hands, drink coffee, and keep getting your salary. If you are a business owner, you can implement this simple automation and get rid of the night shifts of additional personnel and save you lots of time and money. So the people will be dealing with intellectual tasks as opposed to the repetitive tasks. So it saves a lot, and this is the future. If you're not in it, you should be starting and implementing, because it's very easy and simple. So what we are looking at? We are looking at n8n automation. If you guys new to n8n, this is the automation service. That's their main website, and you can purchase cloud solution, or you can self-host it on your own server, or you can even self-host it on your laptop, like I used to do. But be aware that when you host it on your laptop, it will not be operational when your laptop is locked or you are moving somewhere, so the customers will not be able to run it. So it's always better to have a cloud solution. If you don't know what n8n is, this is again an automation service, and as you can see from the Google Trends, it is by far the most popular service right now because of its flexibility and regular updates. So then let's get back to the workflow. So the workflow is actually divided into three parts. On the left side, we are collecting a question from our customer. In the middle side we are preparing the answer, and here we are actually posting our reply to a customer. The workflow is built on the basis of Telegram Messenger, as you can see. And why is that important? Because this messenger doesn't have a time window limit like all the other messengers from Meta have. It doesn't have the 24 hours, so you can send messages anytime to your subscribers or to your guests, and it makes it much more easy and convenient. So the first node is Telegram node, Telegram trigger. So any nodes you can add by pressing the plus button on the right side. You type Telegram, and you get all the nodes from any service. You can type here like Google and see all the nodes for Google and etc. Lots of tools here. All of them are useful. So here we go, the Telegram trigger. The purpose of this node is to listen to your Telegram bot, which you can create during 10 seconds on the bot father Telegram bot. So you go into bot father, setting up your account, it gives you your key, and the key is your password for the future. What do we have here? We have to create credential. So the n8n had the right to talk to your own Telegram bot, and this is made by, I've got my creation settled already. And if you don't have any, you have to create your credential. You provide access token here, and basically the URL is already here. This is the only field you need to put your key in, and it immediately establishes connection to your bot. What does it do? It triggers on a message. So any message that shows up in your bot will be the indication of the trigger, and the bot starts. The next node is the conditional node. It's called if, and why I decided to add this node because I noticed that my agent is introducing itself very often. One every few messages, it kept starting introduction as if it was the first conversation. So I decided to split it. So what this node does, it differentiates if the text of the message is equal to start, which is like a first command when a person signs up to your bot. It gives one message. If this message doesn't equal to start, meaning that it could be any other random message, it goes the other way. So this is the if node. If it's true, so if the first message is start, we go this way. If it's not start, we go this way. So let's imagine we have first contact and we have a start. We go to this node, and what does it do? It also a Telegram node, and it sends text message. In the description, you can rename it as you want, but try to name your nodes to exactly the function that they're doing. Again, where we're working with Telegram account, with our credential, we use the resource message, we do operation send message. And what exactly we are sending, we first have to identify the chat ID which we are talking to, and this expression gets this chat ID, and this is the message that we are sending. Hello, my name is Polina, I am the digital concierge of Spa Hotel. This boat is made for a spa resort. This is the internal chat for internal customers where they get all the information about the hotel, and the reception doesn't need to be continuously talking about the functions and services. And this is very important toggle here, append n8n attribution. You want to try to keep it off, because otherwise the n8n company will be placing their like advertising line under any of the messages that this message has been sent to you by n8n, and you don't want to have this. And then we go to the next node, which is called Hotel Facts. And this node is exactly why this agent is very simple, the simplest, because it doesn't need to have like databases attached, Pinecone or Supabase or any kind of databases. Because this simple, it's less hassle for you. You don't need to set up accounts, again, pay for the services. You can just be good with one node which contains all the information from your database. So what we're doing here, this is we're mapping it manually instead of a JSON expression. We call this KB, which is knowledge base. The type of the input is string, and this is the field where we put all the information that we know about our enterprise. In this case, the hotel, so their working hours here, what to bring with you to spa, where to get restaurant menu, which activities does it have, what's the Wi-Fi password, what are the rates for accommodation, what's included in the rate, what are the contacts, spa tariffs for multiple treatments here, and all the information that you got about your enterprise. So this is like a small database, and that's why it is called one prompt agent. So in one text prompt, you put all the information that you got about your enterprise. You can also place examples of good answers, bad answers, which you don't want to see, which is good for you, and the agent will do its job. Then we go next. So now we have collected, the agent collected all the information that it needs, and this is basically the agent which, on the basis of available information, it gets the question, understands the question of a customer, looks back into the information about the hotel, uses external tools to help him make a decision, and then he pushes the answer back to the chat ID. So how does the agent look? This is standard node of an agent. It has usually user prompt, which is like, could be simple prompt. We have a couple of expressions here, but usually you can place your simple prompt which you would be using with GPT-5, like you are the concierge service assistant, look at the available information and give the answers to the questions from the customers. And here we have that our client is asking exactly this question, which is defined by JSON expression. So we take the message and we turn it into a question. So text from the message becomes a question, and the reference for the knowledge base is here. So here we tell the agent, here you can look at the information which you need, and answer only from what you've got in the knowledge base. Do not make up any answers. And here a little bit lower we have system message. So it's a system prompt. This one is more structured, more detailed, and it tells the agent how it has to operate. So it tells who it is. You are a concierge service, which language you want to use, which languages you don't want to use. For instance, in this automation, Russian language is not allowed. If anybody is going to be addressing it in Russian, the bot will just fall back saying that you can only use English or Ukrainian. What's most important, gives the scope of the answer and the guardrails of the answers, because you don't want to be letting your customers use your GPT model to find out some random facts or researches. So this is the instruction for the agent to reply only within the information frame which it has been provided with. So it saves you lots of money, and it doesn't let the customers to misuse it. And it also explains the style: warm, concise, 2 short lines on bullets, ended with call to action, and of course don't forget to mention the brand name to make it clear what who the customer is talking to. So this is the main part. Going back to Canvas. Of course, the agent itself cannot think, let's say. The agent can have like a simple memory. It's very simple memory for here we tell him to remember last 5 or like 10 messages. So the agent will be remembering everything that your customer asked within the last 10 messages. And then it disappears. And of course, we need the LLM model to enable this agent to think. And here the same, you gotta have your credential established. If you don't have any, you have to create new credential. You go to this platform, openai.com, to get your API keys. And here on the dashboard, when you press the dashboard, and on the left side you go to API keys, you got all the list of your keys. If you don't have any, you can create one, copy it, and put it back into this credential. The important part is I thought that if I had a subscription of GPT Plus, paid subscription for myself, I can use my subscription here. But no, this is the mistake. You gotta set up a different account for API. I put like $5 there because the calls are very inexpensive, and $5 is gonna last you like forever. But you will not be able to use your personal subscription to address and to call this model. We pick any model. The proven case is 4o Mini, but there are lots of different models here for you to choose from if you prefer something else, something more creative, or you can read about all these models and see what are the strengths. I'm gonna go on with 4o Mini. Then we tell him to use maximum 200 tokens to save your money, and this is basically it. And here our agent makes up the answer and sends it back to the Telegram. In order to send it to the right person, we have to identify the chat ID from previous nodes and basically send the text, which is called output, which was generated by our agent. Again, we keep the n8n attribution to off, so that we would be getting clean messages without any extra advertising. So here we go. Now we can go ahead and see how it operates. I've been practicing. Okay, so now when we are done, when you installed your automation, you have to put it online. So you have to activate it. If this toggle, its toggle is by default is off, you have to activate it. It tells you that the workflow is activated. Now it's fully operational. And here we come. Okay, that's where the previous node, but let's repeat it. We type start, and he makes the first introduction. He introduces himself, what's the name, and who is he or she. And then we want to say rates. The beauty here that you don't even have to compose like the full sentences. You can just say the approximate word which you wanna see. You see, it's bilingual here, but you can make it just in your own language, and gives you all the rates in English, please. So the agent understands the context. You don't need to be like explaining everything. You see, he translated everything into English and gave the same information in English. Wi-Fi, for instance. But of course, it can read complicated questions, extract the main thing, like main idea, and compose the answer to your question. So this is it, guys. I cannot stress enough that this is very important too. It empowers your employees. It frees up so much time, and the time of your employees is the bottom line for you. It's the margin which could be improved. Your guys could be doing and dealing with some other more complicated questions, while this automation runs on the background 24 hours around the clock. So if you need this template, sign up to my Instagram account in the description and just send me the word agent, and I'm gonna send you this automation absolutely for free. Of course, if you learned something useful during this video, please give me a like and subscribe to this channel. We will be dealing with lots of different agents, more complicated ones, marketing agents, video agents. So there are lots of interesting material which is gonna be for free on this channel. So sign up and have a good day. I'm gonna see you later. Bye bye.